Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you.
How about you, Miss?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Before we start the lesson today, Harun, please lead the prayer.
Where we go today, together in this. Finish.
Okay, now I will check your attendance. Who is absent today?
Nothing, Miss.
Okay, good. Now I have a short ice breaking for you. So I want to everyone stand up, please, and follow me. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Stand up, Harun. Okay. Let's sing together. Up and down and shake, shake, shake. Up and down and shake, shake, shake. Shake to the left and shake to the right. Turn around and shake, shake, shake. Up and down and clap, clap, clap. Up and down and clap, clap, clap. Clap to the right and clap to the left. Turn around and clap, clap, clap. Up and down and jump, jump, jump. Up and down and jump, jump, jump. Jump to the left and jump to the right. Turn around and jump, jump, jump. You may sit down. Okay. You look very more excited or no?
Yes.
Good. So today we are going to learn about discussion text. But before we start the lesson, I want to ask you something. How many of you bring smartphone to school? Please raise your hand. Wow. I think everyone brings smartphone. So let's think about it. Should students be allowed to bring smartphone to school? Okay, if you agree, please raise your hand. If you disagree, just quiet. Okay?
Miss.
Raise your hand. Okay, Rahmat. Why you agree?
I agree with phone to school because I think a smartphone can help students to search something or to answer question, and I think that's all.
Now, let's hear from the disagree team. Why you disagree? Okay, Harun?
Because in school we learn your skills.
Good. Okay. So, do you know what is the topic today? Yes, today we are going to learn about discussion text. But before you read the text, but before we learn today, before So we continue to the material. Let's read the text. Please pay attention to the screen and read the text together. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay? Now, let's follow me. Should students bring smartphone to school?
Should students bring smartphones to school?
Smartphone have become an important part of students' daily life. Many students bring smartphone to school for a various purpose. However, some people believe that smartphones should not be allowed in school. Therefore, the use of smartphone at school has become a topic of discussion. Some people believe that smartphone bring many benefits to students. Smartphone helps students access information quickly and easily. Students can use educational applications, search for learning materials, and communication with teachers about assignment. In addition, smartphone can support online learning activities and improve students' digital literacy skills. On the other hand, some people argue that smartphones may cause problems in the learning process. Students may become distracted by social media, games, or other entertainment applications during class. Furthermore, excessive smartphone use can reduce students' concentration and participation in classroom activities. Some students may also misuse smartphones for cheating during examination. In conclusion, smartphones have both advantages and disadvantages in the school environment. Therefore, students should be allowed to bring smartphones to school only if they use them responsibly and follow school regulations. So, based on the text we have read, which part is issue? Do you know what is issue about?
What smartphone? What big smartphone is for?
Good. Give applause to Rahman. Now, let's discuss the definition of discussion text. Discussion text is a type of text that presents different viewpoints, opinions, or arguments about the particular issue before reaching a conclusion. So, the purpose of discussion text is to present information and argument from different sides of an issue and help readers consider various viewpoints before making a decision. Now, let's move to the generic structure of discussion text. The first one is issue. Issue introduces the topic or problem that will be discussed. Second is argument for. Argument for is summarize the discussion and present the writer's final opinion or recommendation regarding the issue. So, based on the text, which part is issued? The first paragraph? Yes. The first paragraph is issued because ini dan 12 lagi. Di roll ini juga.
Elit ya? Iya, elit. Kurang 3 kan? Berarti kelas kita ini ada master. Udah master. Apa ya? Master, kayak lagi. Oh iya. Iya, masuk.
Aku dari pikir dari jamu sabar bunga, bilang lagi dia pun keluar. Oh, betul betul keluar.
Aku pakai video yang lama aja. Malas kan? Boleh, tahu deh.
Boleh dah.
Yang mana bagian itu?
Wah, 1, 2, 3. Why? First paragraph is issued because the first paragraph tells the purpose of the text and tell us about the first paragraph tells us about what will be discussed in the text. Which part is argument first? Okay, simple. Why the second paragraph is argument first? Okay, good job Aini. Give applause to Aini. And with this part is what? Apa? Arguments again. And the last part is conclusion. Okay? Can you get the point based on the text? Now let's move the later features of discussion text. The first one is used to simple present tense. Simple present tense is commonly used to express thoughts, opinions, and The second is modal verbs. Modal verbs are used to express possibility, obligation, ability, or suggestion. For example, students should use smartphone responsibly. Schools can allow smartphone for educational purpose. The third is conjunction. Conjunction are to connect idea and show relationship between arguments. For example, however, on the other hand, furthermore, although, and therefore. The next is expression of opinion. These expressions are used to introduce different viewpoints and arguments. For example, some people believe that, many people think that, others argue that, in my opinion. The last part is constructive language. Discussion texts often use constructing language to compare different viewpoints. For example, on the other hand, smartphone can distract students during lessons. Okay. I think that's all for the material today. So, I have a worksheet for you. Please work individually and please answer the question one by one before you read the text. So, you have 15 minutes to mengerjakan your worksheet. Please and after that, let's discuss what you answer in the worksheet. Okay? Okay? You can do this. If you want to ask something, please ask me. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. Just ask me about what and okay. Rahmat, is the text difficult? In this part, you can check the text in live. Okay? Why not? This means ini maksudnya kamu nanti bikin argumen sendiri tentang gimana teks itu, oke? Finish, everyone? Yes. Okay. Now let's discuss. But before we discuss the text, please read the
while abstaining students should be free to choose their own clothes. Therefore, school uniforms have become a topic of discussion. Some people believe that school uniforms help create discipline and equality among students. Uniforms can reduce social differences and make students focus more on learning earlier education. In addition, uniforms help identify students easily. On the other hand, some people argue that school uniforms limit students' freedom of expression. Students may feel uncomfortable wearing the same clothes every day. Furthermore, going uniforms can be expensive for some families. In conclusion, school uniforms have both advantage and disadvantage. Therefore, school should consider the needs of students before deciding whether uniforms should be mandatory.
Okay. Let's answer the number one question. Who want to answer the question? Okay, Rahmat.
Number one, what is the issue discussed in the text? The answer is the issue discussed in the text is whether school uniform should be mandatory or not.
Okay. True. Good job, Rahmat. Give applause to Rahmat. Number two. Okay, Rahul.
Question is mention your argument for school uniforms. First argument, school uniforms have create discipline and equality among students. Second argument, school uniforms use social differences and help students focus on learning.
Okay, good job, Harun. Give applause to Harun. Number three. Okay, Bunga.
Mention the argument against for uniform. School uniform limits students who don't have expression by uniform can be expensive for some families.
Number four. Okay, ini.
What is the conclusion of the text? The conclusion is that school uniforms have both advantage and disadvantage. Therefore, schools should consider the needs of students before deciding whether uniforms should be mandatory.
Number five. Who want to answer the question? Number five. Okay, Rahmat.
Okay, the question is, do you agree or disagree with school uniform? Explain your. Okay, I agree with school uniform because they help equality among students and make them focus more on learning than on passion.
Okay. Good job. Give applause to Rahmat and Aidin. And Bunga. I think that's all for today. So, what we learned today?
Discussion.
What discussion next?
What is the discussion text? Okay, Rahmat. Are you happy to learn today?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's all. Thank you for your participation today. Wassalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.